Promotional consideration provided by M. Duffany Builders. Eastman's Home and Hardware. Crane Appliance.
Falmouth is cooking, and today we're joined by Kevin Callahan, a well-known Falmouth lawyer and a friend of FCTV. Kevin graciously gave up his morning to come and learn some new techniques. I've known Kevin for a number of years. He originally came to Highfield Hall when I was developing a culinary program, and we cooked for the FCTV crew. He was very instrumental in getting FCTV started off the ground, and we are glad to have him back in the studio today. So I said to you when you came in today, and I appreciate your coming in, I've been chasing you for a year, so I said this is a chance to get back together again and cook again. And I said to you already today, what have you been cooking? And it sounds to me like a lot of takeout.
No, I'm still in the takeout mode.
All right.
But no, Gail, it's wonderful to be back with you, and you know, the ingredients that you put together and the meals that you can serve, I mean, for us that are still in the learning stages to cook, it's, and of course your column in the Falmouth Enterprise. I mean, I think anybody that wants to learn how to cook and, you know, the added extras. And
so what we are doing is making something that's a little cooler, I hope, for these hot couple of months. This is a very classic dish. Roast chicken, obviously, is something that, you know, everybody likes to make. It's a little difficult to make in the summer because you have to turn your oven on. This is a slow cooked roast chicken. So what I did was, after I was planning on roasting it in this oven and making the place smell really good, which I usually try to do, but the oven is broken. So I roasted this off yesterday. All I did was take it out of its package, take it all, you know, pat it dry with paper towels, seasoned it with maybe about 2 tablespoons of salt on both sides, and threw it in the oven.
regular table salt?
No, kosher salt.
Kosher salt.
Kosher salt, excuse me. With the kosher salt, and put it on this pan, and simply cooked it at 300 for 3 hours, took it out, let it sit, cool off, and then I put it in my refrigerator. All right, so we're gloved up because we're going to be working with chicken. My gloves were too small, and I'm too impatient. It would have taken us an hour to probably get them on, and I probably never would have gotten them off, so I just washed my hands, clean, 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 and we're going to go ahead, which is how I prefer to cook anyway. I have some rosemary for garnish, which we're going to put on. So we can sort of tear into this. But what we want to do is keep the skin in as large pieces as possible.
Okay.
Because what we're going to do is we're going to crisp up the skin in this. Normally, if I were at home, I'd be heating my oven to 425 after it was 300 for the chicken, and taking all the chicken meat off. We're going to do that, and then putting this chicken skin on the pan and crisping it in the oven. But we're just going to crisp it on this because we're like Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. We can make it work. Okay, so what we want to do is grab a piece of chicken, and as best you can, take the skin and lay it right out on here. And this is just a garnish. And you would be amazed at how many people say they love chicken king. Chicken skin.
Yeah.
Comes right off. Yep, perfect. Good job. Okay. And then just put it right in here because people will want to grab that.
And then continue on?
Continue on. And I like to arrange it sort of looking like the chicken afterwards.
Right.
But we'll do that.
And you want to try to keep it in...
As best we can, yeah. Okay, want to go for that? Give it a shot.
There we go.
Yeah.
We got the whole thing.
I know, that's great. Okay.
On the, what, does it matter, the skin side or the other side?
No, I don't think it does. But I think I'll keep the skin side up.
Okay.
Oh, look, that's beautiful. All right, let's turn this baby over. And can you peel off a little more skin? There.
We got skin over here,
We
too.
got skin. We got skin all over. It just looks funky. Story of our lives. Huh?
But, you know, who doesn't like chicken?
Not, yeah.
You know, I mean, it's one of those household ingredients that...
All right. That, I mean, people just, if you ever want to play it safe, just,
Well, that's it, yeah.
Serve chicken pretty much. And of course, what does the joke? Rattlesnake tastes like chicken. Ostrich tastes like chicken. Okay, then we're going to take some big pieces of the thigh meat and arrange them.
Okay.
And of course, the oysters. You know what the oysters are from the chicken?
No.
Oh, God. These are what people call the chef's treats. Right down in here is this wonderful little piece of meat right there called an oyster.
Oh, it looks like an oyster.
I know. Taste it. Try it. It's really the most tender.
Very tender.
Not good? Yeah. And I'm saving the bones because what I'm going to do is make soup, of course. I don't want to do a lot of waste. And this really is falling apart, which is why the slow roasting. So you don't want to, I don't think you would want to do this with a rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
One, because the rotisserie chicken is not going to be quite as tender. And the skin is already going to be very crisp, because remember, this skin was cooked at 300.
Right, for 3 hours.
Right, for 3 hours. So it's not that crispy. It's pretty soft, actually.
And should we continue?
Continue right there. And then to go with this, I thought we would just do a real simple summer salad. Something that, if you have some watermelon and some feta cheese and a little bit of basil, if you can buy a sprig or grow a plant, really, it's a simple salad. Have you had that salad? The
Yeah,
watermelon feta?
it's one of my favorites.
Oh, I just think it is so
And, I
good.
didn't know this, and I was mentioning to the crew earlier that the watermelon is very, very good for you if you have high blood pressure.
Which is especially good because I put a lot of salt on the chicken.
That's right. And, it's, who doesn't like salt, but I mean, it's...
Yeah, we just got to be careful.
Right.
And there was a lemon in here, too. So I'm just putting a little bit of lemon around.
But, Gail,
as
it
a
peels
garnish.
right off very
Yeah,
easily,
it's really
doesn't
cool.
it?
Yeah. Now, what it's going to be like on here, I don't know. So we'll find out. But it's always important to, make your mistakes on television so everybody can learn from you.
Well, they always say you learn from your mistakes.
You sure do. Okay. So this is pretty much ready. Just break it apart. See how tender it is.
Yeah, it comes right apart.
Yeah, it's really nice. Okay, and then we got our little wings for people. And then this is going to be for my soup when I get home. And this is just pretty
Now,
much all
Gail,
the
let
bones.
me ask you this,
Sure.
and for our audience.
Yes.
Obviously, you put this in a pan and water it, and then...
No water.
Oh, you just put this...
Oh, the bones you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yes, okay.
And how do you make your soup?
I put all the bones in the pot, cover it with water, probably 2 inches of water on top.
Yeah.
And then depending on what else I have, if I have some onion, carrots, celery, I'll put those in and simmer it for an hour. So cover that with the water, add the seasoning, either a couple teaspoons of the Better Than bouillon, and if you have turkey, use turkey. It really doesn't make that much
Okay.
of a difference. And or the North Swiss cube, and then after an hour of simmering, pull any extra meat off for the doggies and throw the bones out. And then I refrigerate it and use it for soup. It's so easy to do.
Yeah.
People really need to make sure that they don't waste. In these days, one of the things I've learned over the many years that you and I have not been seeing each other is how important it is to respect food.
Oh.
And to respect the chickens, and to respect the trees that grow the lemons and all of that. There's just so much out there, and we really take so much for granted.
Don't we, though? We are blessed. We are blessed.
So, all right, so here is our chicken. Now comes the test, a true test here of what will happen. Okay, I haven't used this in probably, I don't know, 6 months. Okay, on. And then my burner over here goes on. And this is an induction cooktop. Do you know? Do you know induction?
I'm learning. I'm learning.
Okay, so this is, it's on 9, and we're going to want to just do this. Excuse me, I think I'll put this with the rest of the chicken. And just want to get it really hot and crispy. So keep an eye on that, okay?
On this, okay.
Please. All right.
And how long do you think this will?
I have absolutely no idea.
There you go. There you go.
Let's hope it doesn't take 3 hours. Okay, so we're good to go with
Oh,
that.
it's starting to heat up.
Good, good. Yeah, it's on just about high, so. And whether I'll turn them or not, I don't know. But of course, everybody loves skin. A lot of people say they don't like
Yeah.
it, but I have never known anybody to turn this down.
Right, right.
Okay.
And you can hear it now?
Yeah, it's sizzling. And then we're going to put it on a paper towel and actually drain it a little bit. That's for you if you need. And then crinkle it over the top. Okay? And that's the serving. Mashed potatoes, anything like that, wonderful winter dish. Prep it in advance. If you wanted to do this like I did it yesterday, do this in the morning at home, cover it with foil, and leave it in the refrigerator. Bring it out, let it come to room temp.
And you said 3 hours?
3 hours at 300, yes.
3 and 3.
That will be on the screen.
Right.
We'll have the recipe that will go up on the screen.
Oh, good.
And I'm going to check with you, see if you do it. And that
I'll
we
be
could
back next month.
we could talk chickens, but let's just say that chicken is chicken, and we like them all. I'm not
Right.
going to get into all of the stuff around chicken. So, all right, so that's going to be good. How about a couple paper towels? And to go with this, I think just
Now, when do you make the decision whether to flip it or not?
I ask you.
Is that a game time? It's a game time decision, is it?
Yeah, I guess it probably is. You know, what we want to do is pick it up. Let me get a
You want one of these knives? Or you
No,
want-
that's okay. Let me use this and see. Yeah, see, it's beginning to crisp up.
Right.
So that's what we want. And I'm not going to turn it because it's so pretty colored,
Right.
so I'm not going to do that. And
But you can see it crisping up.
I may have just discovered a whole new recipe. Well,
Well,
this is on Food 52. Do you know the Food 52 website?
No, I
So
don't.
one can,
I got it.
Here, no, these now. So a wonderful website, and they just do all sorts of really easy, ingenious cooks and cook tips and hacks and all of that kind of stuff, whatever everybody else is doing. All right, so let's let that sizzle, and we've got this. I'm going to garnish this right now with just a little bit of Malden salt. Remember, which I showed you Malden before, just a smidgen, because people can always add more. And this is the salt that is taken from, I believe it's England, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful flake. You find it now on a lot of pastries. You know, everybody's doing sweet and savory, so you get brownies with sea salt and all of this. So this is true Malden sea salt, also known as finishing salt. One little piece for you to try. See, they're like snowflakes, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
They're really pretty.
Tasty.
Okay, good. Okay, on to our next. Here we go. We are going to make the ubiquitous, all over the place. Every place you go in the summer is watermelon feta salad. But you know, if it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
yeah. This is just so simple. Really nice olive oil. This is one of my favorites. It's a finishing olive oil. It's not one I would use for cooking. Our salt and pepper that Kevin so nicely ground for me. And we're going to continue now. If you would continue putting some chunks in the bowl. I'm going to take the rind off first, yeah?
Yep.
And then we're simply going to add a little olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and some feta. Now you can use goat.
Oh,
You
can.
could use goat cheese, it's very similar. You could use ricotta salata, which is an Italian cheese, which is also very good. You want something a little salty, a little briny to cut through the sweetness of the watermelon.
But like you said, Gail, in the summertime, the watermelon salad with the feta cheese, I mean, it's really, really special.
And if you can, get the yellow watermelon too. That's really cool. Have you seen yellow watermelon?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's really nice. All right, if you just finish doing those two, I think will be good. Actually, get those 3 done. You're doing pretty good here for an old chef.
My old days at the Smith Surrey room.
That'll do it.
That will do it.
When was that, the 60s, Kevin?
I think so.
Wow. Oh, now we're getting what we want.
Yeah, you can smell.
Look,
Yeah.
it's burning. It's great. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we won't set off any smoke alarms.
I hope not.
Jeez. Okay. All right, so that's looking good. It actually worked.
Good.
It did. So as it sits now, it's going to sort of seize up. It's going to get crispier, and then we can crumble it on that. So you go ahead now and cube that feta about half the size of those.
About
okay?
this?
Yeah, do that, and then
And then we
cut it again.
cut it again, right? And then again,
And
in
then
the,
again,
in
and
the
again.
width.
Yeah. So that we just have little bites. Yeah. Do each one of those in 2 also, please. Off.
Yep.
First of all with this. And I think we can probably just put our knives over here. All right.
Gee, this is moving right along, Gail, isn't
I
it?
know. Well, it's pretty simple when you don't have an oven. You don't have to stand for 3 hours
Right.
to do that, right?
But it,
Okay, good. Drizzle.
drizzle.
They make this in what they call their sizzle olive oil, and that has a high smoke point, so I use that for sautéing, because you don't usually use olive oil for sautéing.
Oh.
And then this is their finishing oil, which is a drizzle, and it's really just very nice and fruity.
And it actually says drizzle
and it
on
says
it.
drizzle, and the other one says sizzle. The sizzle one is bigger, and I think it has a yellow label.
And where could the
All the
listening-
supermarkets.
All the supermarkets.
All the supermarkets now have it. And the other thing is, I originally got it online, and they refill it for you in aluminum cans. So you only have to have 1 plastic bottle at
good.
home, which is really
Really,
cool. So-
yeah.
All right, squeeze it over, kiddo.
Just
Drizzle. Yeah, keep good. Yeah, good drizzle. All right. And let's give it a little squeeze of lemon juice.
is that enough?
I think that looks pretty good. We'll see, we'll taste. Just put that right there. And lemon juice. You can take your,
I hope I can have this for lunch.
I want you to take your gloves off before you eat. All right, so here we are. Here is this. We're going to crumble this up and put this on. And this is an induction stovetop, so it stays pretty warm. So
Okay,
I just
be
want
careful.
to be careful. Yeah. And let's get that done. Now I'm going to give you a spoon. And let's do. When did you take your gloves off so you can feel the salt? Just throw them right away. All right, this was fast. Time to get to the beach, right?
Well, it certainly is. Looks delicious. And Gail, this Malden salt, you can buy at any...
Yeah, you can get that in the markets too. Comes in a box, Kevin.
What's the difference between Malden salt and regular table salt, or is there a difference?
Oh yeah, huge difference. Table salt has iodine in it. Okay.
Yep.
So it's treated, first of all, and it's much finer. So chefs like Malden, or they like, what's the other? Kosher salt, diamond crystal kosher salt.
That's it,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. So here's your spoon. Give that a good stir. And good pinch of pepper. And just a little bit of lemon juice. You could use lime.
There'll be many restaurants in Falmouth that would want this for their luncheon.
Oh, and the best is yet to come, because look what we have here from my garden. Okay, sea salt, finishing salt, pepper, oil, and let's just give this a little taste. Oh,
Good?
good, good. All right. So now that your gloves are off, it's a good lunch, isn't it?
Very good.
No carbs if you're on keto. That's
Yeah.
good. I tried that for a long time. I tried low carb, but
Didn't work?
I love my bread too much.
Yeah.
All right, just take these and sort of just tear them up like that. Get the stems off.
Yeah, no, it's tough today to,
Oh,
with everything out there, and,
I know.
we're so blessed to have, an abundance, and we never have to go without. And what is your favorite type of food, Gail? Like if you had a choice of anything.
I think what I like to cook the most is probably stews.
Stews?
And sauces and soups and that kind of stuff. But what I enjoy the most is bread. I just love
Bread?
Yeah, I have really done a lot with bread. I just think bread is it's heaven. Bread is heaven to me.
And what kind of bread? French bread?
And
or
any kind. I do a peasant bread. I teach different breads. We just did a focaccia class at Highfield last week, where we took focaccia, spread it out in a pan, and then used all vegetables to paint pictures on it with flowers and everything. It was really fun. I enjoy tying the creative stuff together with this. So.
Well, it's a wonderful profession, and it's a very good, as you've grown with it, and of course your articles in the Enterprise are very...
I've been doing that 40 years.
Come on.
40 years. 40 years. I always say thank the Lord for spandex. Here's one more.
40 years? God. Well, who's counting?
Yeah, exactly. Here are a few tastes for us. So why don't you stir that in again? And then... I don't mean to say that you're 5 years old. I'm cutting up your chicken for you.
No, please don't. Hey, listen.
White meat, dark meat, do you have a preference?
I'll do the white.
Okay. There we go. And now let's just put a spoonful of that right in the middle, and we're going to share this plate. And then we make a plate for you to take with you for lunch. Good.
So what do you want me to do?
I want you to put that like right down the middle here. Yeah. With some cheese.
Yep. And a little.
You could crumble the cheese. I sort of like it diced. You can do
I think
it
it's
however.
easier to eat like that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, to each their own, but I'm just, it makes it a little, oops.
All right, and here is the really good stuff.
Oh, you can smell it, can't you?
Yeah, it's good. Right. So there we have that, and you have a fork to try, and I have a fork to try. That's for my basil. Let's slide this over.
Gail, this looks,
It looks very nice, Kevin. You did a great job.
well, you certainly. Boy, that crispy, the skin really makes a big difference.
It's wonderful. Really, truly is wonderful. And the chicken, even if it's not, the best chicken in the world, because you've cooked it for so long at such a low heat, it's very tender and tastes chickeny.
It does, right, and it's not dry at all.
No. And you like the skin, huh?
Yeah,
All right.
what adds?
Okay. So that's it for us for today. I think Kevin Callahan revisited 15 years later, and we're still having fun.
We're not going to wait another 15 minutes because Gail.
15 years or 15 minutes?
15, both. But this has been an exciting show, and thank you for having me, and it's always wonderful to learn. It's nice to be here at FCTV.
FCTV is glad to have you. We're glad to have you in Falmouth.
No, it is nice here.
Thank you for watching.
And have a nice summer.
Absolutely. Have lots of watermelon salad.